Atiku and Wike are at it again. It's been a while that we saw this duo go at each other like back to back. Recently, Wike told Atiku that you are too old. Please step aside. Now you lost 2 times already. Nigerians do not want you. Go and sit down and give way for other people to contest. Now Atiku is trying to respond. In fact, this too. Only God knows how this two is going to settle eventually, because at this point, since over a year now, they are still going at each other. Before we delve right into the details of today's news, if this is your first time here or you haven't subscribed to this channel, please make sure you subscribe, like this video, also leave your opinions in the comment section below as well. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has said it would not go the way the Federal Capital Territory FCT Minister, Barrister Nyesom Wike, whom he accused of playing politics with the suffering of Nigerians. Speaking at a function in Port Harcourt on Saturday, Wike had described Atiku as a rejected politician. Wike was apparently referring to Atiku's statement after the last local government election in Rivers State, where Atiku stated that it has now been revealed that the citizens of Rivers are astute and resolute, unwavering in their rejection of any form of political oppression, harassment, or the mechanization of self-serving godfathers. The FCT minister said, "If you say for an election we did not contest, never participated in, that it shows Nigerians have rejected us, fine. You that contested and failed woefully, Nigerians have rejected you, so pack and go home." But responding through Mr. Ibe, his media advisor, Atiku said, Mr. Wike's comments are nothing more than a string of inanities, lacking substance and driven by personal grievances, adding that if he truly believes Nigerians are content with the current state of affairs under the government he serves, it reveals a deeper truth. His priorities lies not with the people, but with himself. The People's Democratic Party (PDP) presidential candidate in the last election said the self-absorption is evident in his preoccupation with domestic affairs in Rivers State rather than his ministerial responsibilities. While he may seek to divert attention with his baseless rants, we remain focused on the genuine issues affecting Nigerians. It is clear that Mr. Wike is more concerned with self-interest than addressing the real challenges faced by the nation. In contrast, our commitment remains unwavering, centered on the welfare and progress of our people. Mr. Wike appears to delight in conjuring fantasies, indulging in his imagination, and paying for live TV coverage to launch tirades against whomever he pleases. However, we shall not descend into the gutters where he feels at home. Instead, we prefer to rise above, maintaining our dignity while others revel in the mud. He said the recent remarks made by Wike can only be described as another of his theatrical outbursts, saying that Nigerians are well acquainted with his antics, a lingering symptom of a bitterness he harbors from his defeat to the Wazirin Adamawa at the 2022 party presidential primary. What are your thoughts? Let's have them in the comment section. These two grown adult politicians are at each other's necks, like throwing words back and forth. Like, God, as they do shaking it, they pain them. I mean, what's that song again that the Wike's musician usually sing when he was just about leaving the government house? You would think that over a year now, or if not almost a year, let's just say almost a year now, that probably these two must have, reconciled and mended the fence. But no, they are here still throwing words at each other. It's so sad that, politics in Nigeria have turned into theater acts. Who can act the most? Who can sing the most? Like in the case of Dino Melaye, who would give us, albums once in a while, or who would throw the worst insults. Politics have degenerated to that level in Nigeria, and it's so sad because these politicians are supposed to be discussing about pressing issues, important issues that concerns Nigerians, important life-changing issues for millions of Nigerians. But no, they prefer to talk about who is losing it at the election, and they don't want to give up on grievances they've had. Some of them are determined in getting their own pound of flesh. They are determined in settling personal grievances in public. It's just so sad. And by the way, recently, because of the whole crisis within the PDP and the factionalization and suspension here and there, although the PDP government forum has said, all of those suspensions have been cancelled, and the NWC members should revert to status quo. You would think that by now Wike would have been sanctioned. During those period, Wike was silent. I think he was anticipating and waiting, to know what all of the meetings upon meetings were going to lead to. But to my surprise, shock, and chagrin, none of that happened. Wike has still not been sanctioned. We don't even know what the way forward is. According to the NEC meeting, is supposed to hold on October 24. We are here waiting. October 24 is just next week, and I cannot wait. For one, I cannot wait, to get feedback from that election, or to know what the decision is with PDP. Are they going to remove Damagun? Are they going to be able to sanction Wike? Or Wike is just going to be left to go on and on and on and on attacking its fellow PDP members? Before we go, guys, let's just take a look at a few reactions, one or two reactions before we call it a day. Ombong says, Atiku, go and rest. Where is Bakassi Peninsula? What did you forget in Aso Rock? Who initiated hardship in this country? I don't blame you, but Fubara, who opened the door to a stranger to invade and insult his brother? Akwa Ibom politics, I stand, and Pakistan restand. Lastly, a comment from Ibrahim Isiaka says, 2027 election to be determined by another factors in addition to majority. Number 1, resource contribution to the national purse. 2, number of times your zone and states been in presidency, and many more. You all, what are your thoughts? Let's have your contributions in the comment section below. Thank you very much for always listening and watching, guys. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.